What's up, everybody? BlueGabe. Before we can get started, I got to give a huge shout out to Helix Sleep for sponsoring this video. As you can see here, I got me a fine young gentleman for a co-pilot. This is Mr. Dusty. That's his dad, Mr. Barry, and Crystal's mom's boyfriend, Kurt. Now this week is a special week because Crystal's family's in town. We've got her mom, Sandy, and her boyfriend, Kurt, who's with Mr. Barry right now on the boat. We've got her sister, Sunny, and her boyfriend, Kano, from South Carolina. And then we've got her brother, Myron, and his girlfriend, Tawny, from Jacksonville. Crystal is actually back at camp right now sick because last night we had one heck of a boating accident. I'm gonna show you what all went down in just a minute because we're getting ready to pull up to the spot. It was after dark, we had no headlight. We did have a light on the bow of the boat, 30 degrees, and my brand new 60 horse Tohatsu, the throttle every now and then, it doesn't stick, but you can't see right now, I can't put it in neutral because you have to idle it all the way down. Well, last night, I tried to idle it all the way down and I couldn't get it. I panicked and I turned it the wrong way, and this 60 is crazy fast. And we went straight up into a tree and almost sunk. We had 1.5 feet of water in the boat. Everything got wet, my battery, everything, including us. It was horrible. So we were actually coming here to check this line, and then I remembered I had two on the other side. So I'm gonna show you all what we did and hopefully not do it again. Now don't worry, we're gonna get right back to the video in just a second. Before I can go any further, I need to tell you guys a little bit more about Helix Sleep. They make premium mattresses customized to fit your needs. Now if you're like me and sleep is super important, I found out about Helix about 2 years ago. And when I did, my life changed forever. My back doesn't hurt very much anymore. This mattress has changed my life for the better. My chiropractor told me I needed a new one. He told me about Helix Sleep. I went online, took their sleep quiz. It takes 5 minutes. Put in a little bit of your personal information, your height, your weight. Do you sleep on your side or on your belly or on your back? It's easy. Then they set you up with the mattress that best fits your needs.
Another awesome thing about Helix Sleep is they offer free shipping within the United States. And Helix Sleep delivers straight to your doorstep. As you see here, the mattress comes rolled up tightly in this box and is really easy to set up. And one of the best parts is Helix Sleep is fiberglass free.
And the coolest part about that is there's a 100-night sleep trial test to make sure that you absolutely love the mattress. You can't go wrong with that, because if you don't like it, you just send it back. More than likely though, you're gonna be just like me and love it. I like mine so much that I have one in Georgia at our hunting camp too. I just ordered my parents one for Christmas, and I got my buddy Travis T-Dubs one last year for his birthday. Helix mattresses also come with a 10-year warranty, and they offer financing options and flexible payment plans. So you have free shipping, they ship it straight to your door. It comes in a box, rolled up, easy to set up, only takes a couple minutes. Fiberglass free, 10-year warranty, financing and flexible payment plans. What else do you need? You'll sleep better in a Helix Sleep than you've ever slept in your life. To get yours, all you got to do is go to helixsleep.com/BlueGabe to get 20% off and 2 free pillows. You can see this line that I'm fixing to go past right now. This is our limb line. I'm sure by now you've seen us do this many a times. Well, I was coming in here, and this is where it all happened. Super shallow in here until about right where we're at right now. Now you got to picture it, it was pitch black dark, completely dark in here. Oh, it gives me chills just thinking about it. So right about here, I was going to turn around and I went and I couldn't get the boat in neutral. Oh my goodness. Right here, the boat floored it, and we shot straight up into that, broke that branch, that huge tree right there, slap off, and we went straight up into there. The whole back end of the boat went slap under the water. This was all underwater. The motor was almost underwater because we were stuck straight up like this. Luckily, Crystal was sitting where Dusty's sitting, and she jumped to the bow. Tawny was in my lap. I was in the water. Got her up and she ran up, and the boat sort of did this right here and stabled out, and we were able to not sink, thank God. It by far was the worst boating accident I've ever had happen. Now we weren't gonna drown, obviously, well, hopefully, because there's so many trees in here to get on. let that branch knock you off. But it would have been a very bad situation if this boat sank. It would have went to the bottom, never to be seen again, because most of the woods we're in right now is actually deep. We went over a shallow spot right over there, but where we're at is probably 10 foot deep and there's a lot of current. I'm gonna try to reenact it right now. So this is throttled. It's no throttle right now. If you put it right about there, which feels the same, you can't, sometimes it hangs up and it won't go into neutral or reverse. So when we were making that turn and I was about to hit the tree, I was trying to get it neutral to go to reverse, and I knew I needed to get the throttle turned down. I just accidentally turned it the wrong way. That's all there is to it, and it was bad. We're sitting here talking and looked up and noticed that this line right here has got a fish on it. Now we're not gonna just catfish in this video. We got a bunch of cool stuff to show y'all. What happened to all the big catfish?
I don't know.
We ain't caught a big one in a while. Now, if you're a loyal subscriber and you watch everything that we do, you realize we were just in Mexico because I've already done 2 videos from that trip. Well, I've got some really good footage left. Some duck hunting and dove hunting that I've not yet showed you guys. So at some point in this video, I'm gonna show you that too. Duck hunting in Mexico was crazy fun, and dove hunting is out of this world. We're having some catfish nuggets for dinner tonight. Y'all, Dusty is a man of few words. He's super quiet, but he's a great kid. We met him a little while back. He actually makes rubber fishing baits for bass and crappie, and they're pretty darn good.
Whoa, we're 2 for 2.
2 catfish and 2 lines. There's one right there, but it doesn't have one on it, so we're 2 for 3 now. That one right there doesn't have one on it. 2 for 4. Our numbers are going down bad. All the same size fish. Looks like it's hung up, but there could be a fish on it. Grab the branch first and settle us, and then another the same size, maybe a little bit better. Is that the fish on the surface? What in the heck is that? That's a dang mudfish. He is all hung up. Look at that. A mudfish. This is gonna be a mess. I'm gonna have to help you for a second. Hey, this big old nasty mudfish. Just like our snakeheads at home. I think it's in the same family. We call them bowfins. And they are not good to eat. Sorry I turned your dinner loose.
Well, I'm not eating that.
Something bad went down on this line. Look how stretched out it is in the trees.
Look at the white.
That's crazy. Alligator must have. Just go ahead and pull it and then we'll untangle it. Is the hook straight? I don't know what in the heck that could have been. Had it stretched all the way and then wrapped up into that one. Go ahead and unhook the line, and then we'll deal with the fish out in the river. That's why I tie a slip knot on the branches. It makes it easy. Easy peasy. Y'all see how a pro team does it? That fish was getting ready to come off. When they twist themselves up like that, right there, that's how they come off. Now for the fact that we're only catching, 3 to 5 pound catfish, not catching the 60 and 80 pounders that I really want to catch, I think it's time to take it back to Mexico and me show you about 4 minutes of duck hunting. Some of the craziest duck hunting I've ever seen. And if you're not into duck hunting, you might not want to fast forward. You might want to just watch it, because this is some of the most beautiful, just raw footage of the most beautiful duck pond ever in Mexico with El Dorado Outfitters. Take them, take them, take them. That was shooting, boys.
I only shot the one time.
Jose.
I shot 3 of them. Like on my side of this one.
Crystal, that was insane.
Dude, we shot like 8 or 9 out of that flock.
That was nuts.
Here, boy. Here, boy. There you go.
That dog's awesome. Hey, booby. That was absolutely mind-blowing. That first big, huge flight of pintails, we could have shot them several times, but honestly, we were in total awe and just watched them. That was insane.
Oh my gosh.
Crystal, what was going through your
morning ever?
What was going through your brain?
My heart was racing. I kept asking Paul, I'm like, is your adrenaline pumping? Because mine is going. It was crazy.
When all those pintails started, the noise coming off their wings was insane.
Yeah, yeah, and they were flying right over us too. They were close.
I guarantee there was a couple hundred birds in those 2 huge flocks.
Definitely. Yeah, 150, easy.
So I'll show you a little glimpse of inside the blind. They just got a really nice bench. They got the coolers with the tacos in them, anything you need to drink. There's Crystal's giant plumed out pintail. It's easy to sit, and right there's the lake. I was sitting right over here just to get a different angle with the cameras. Beautiful decoys, and we could probably keep sitting.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. They'll keep coming.
The later it got in the morning, the birds committed to the decoys so good, it was just insane. So these are Drake pintails. We've got some Drake ringnecks, some hen pintails.
Drake gadwalls.
Beautiful Drake gadwall. I mean, we made it rain. It doesn't get no better than that.
Oh yeah.
Now don't get me wrong, if we weren't trying to film this, we're worried about cameras going, if we were just trying to kill, it would have been bad. Jose does not miss, period, at all. And I didn't even shoot for the first hour and a half. If we were just wanting to kill ducks, that would have been life-changing. But we were trying to show you guys, which is fun too, so it's no big deal. But if you want to come to Mexico, check out El Dorado Outfitters. You won't have to worry about cameras. You can just pull the trigger. They'll sit there and feed bullets to you as fast as you can shoot. Right there is the proof in the pudding. Crystal, give us some of your thoughts on El Dorado Outfitters here in Mexico.
I absolutely love El Dorado Outfitters. It is insane wing shooting. We had a blast shooting ducks this morning. Super safe. I feel comfortable the whole time. It's awesome. Definitely come here.
That right there is why I come to Mexico.
Look at that double sprig. Mature bird. Mature.
Look at that.
Pintail.
Mature old pintail.
Last night we had that steak for dinner. I asked them to put some on a tortilla with a little bit of refried beans. Normally we would have already ate these, and Crystal's already ate hers, but I'm just breaking mine out.
It's fit. You don't even have to tell me.
That's so much better than a PB&J.
And homemade salsa verde. You say it's better than my PB&J? Whoa, 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 whoa.
I don't know. I don't know if this would be as good. I don't know if this would be good, as good out on a boat in the ocean where a PB&J stands out. But duck hunting this morning
In Mexico?
with one of my favorite drinks in the whole wide world. I tell you what's impressive. Crystal and I duck hunt in the States, and sometimes you lose birds. You just can't help it. They got a little dog. They don't lose nothing. We saw birds land 2 hours ago out there in the grass, and that dog just got here.
Look at,
He's right over there, and they're finding birds with him still.
we've got 6 troops on the ground and a dog, and they're gonna locate every single duck.
No bird left behind.
I know we had one fall right here in that thick grass. Let's see how long Canela takes.
Sit, bird. Sit, bird. Sit.
Yay!
Here, Canelo. Here, boy.
That is a handy dog to have around.
Oh,
Good
yeah.
boy.
Here, Canelo. Here, boy.
A Drake Gadwall too.
Good boy. Let it go. Good boy.
Let's see that bird.
That's a beautiful
A
bird.
beautiful Drake Gadwall too.
Tell me that wasn't a cool hunt. Now, we filmed it in a different style than we normally do, no talking. I just wanted to give you guys the feeling that you were there with us, because I truly do wish all of you guys were with us. El Dorado Outfitters is second to none in Mexico. Dusty and I just got back, and we're going to show you what we do with our catch when we get back to the dock. These were the ones we caught yesterday. So Dusty's going to take these, put them in there. We're going to put them in the river, and then later on clean them. We got a bunch of people in town. I want to go introduce you to Crystal's family right now. Just had to go get my trusty electric fillet knife. Now, if you were wondering whose houseboat we were on just a minute ago, these two right here. This is our good friend Dirks, and you saw his son Dax in the last video. If you watched my video here from the last time I was here about a month ago, Dax was a little kid sitting up against a tree while I was squirrel hunting. We got the whole family together right now. Look at Kano being sweet. So this is Sunny, Crystal's sister, her boyfriend Kano. How did you say it last night?
Kano.
Kano. Yes, so we have been saying it right.
Yeah, kinda.
You've been MIA all morning.
Yeah, I don't feel really good. I've been outside in this cold weather too much. We got to get back to Florida.
What about the boat accident last night?
The boat accident was a little scary, but thankfully everything was okay and we were able just to laugh it off.
So Crystal and her sister-in-law Tawny, like I said earlier, I don't think I wanted anybody else on the boat when that happened. For one, Crystal shot to the bow of the boat, and for two, Tawny was so light I just shoved her to the front of the boat and we were able to get back. And then the damage wasn't all the way done yet. I was so cold when we got back to the ramp that when I went up, I never walked back down to the boat, and I didn't realize that the battery hatch was completely full of water. So all my circuits burnout, and I had to change them this morning.
Y'all, this is my mom, Sandy, and her boyfriend, Kurt.
AKA Uncle Jesse.
Uncle Jesse Duke.
So Miss Sandy here is a chef. Where you at? Where'd you go? Right here. Oh, she's so short. She's like Crystal. She's a chef on a tugboat, and they go up and down the Mississippi River, and she feeds the crew. How many crew do you cook for?
We have a regular crew of 8, but once in a while we'll have extras, up to 12.
What do you do on the tugboat? What does the tugboat do?
Can we change it? It's a towboat.
It's a tugboat.
No, it ain't a tugboat. It don't push.
Dang, she's smarter than me when it comes. I guess you are right, a tugboat. No, they call it tugging along, because tug trash, it's the same boat as Ian pulls. It's a tugboat. Okay, towboat, tugboat, whatever kind of boat. What does it do?
It pushes barges up to 42, 6 wide.
Now you got me
7
confused.
long.
Do you push them or pull them?
We push them.
Oh, so you're a push boat.
We're a a push boat or a towboat.
No, towing would be pulling.
Oh, well, we're pushing.
Is it a cool job?
It's a great job. I love it. I have a great crew, captain, chief. I have a great crew to work with.
I guarantee you she's a good cook, because I've gained a lot of weight this week. We've actually been here for 4 days. I didn't want to film much of it just so everybody can enjoy each other. Crystal doesn't get to see her family much. They're all here, so we're filming today though. I just told them to put their film face on and behave.
We've been really good.
Let's see what we got going on in the sink. Crystal and Kurt are gonna clean some catfish. We cut all their tails off, got them bleeding out. Shouldn't take long. We'll have some fried catfish nuggets. Y'all would think it's like 18 below out here. Look at Crystal, she's bundled up. Look at my main man, Dusty. But here's the funniest one of them all. Look at old Sunny Beachy. You know it's not that cold.
It is.
It is cold.
It is.
It's freezing. And you're going deer hunting tonight.
You can't be a sissy your whole life.
Yeah, you look like you need to go to bed. So Crystal's brother Myron and his girlfriend Tawny, who was on the accident with us last night on the boat, just pulled up. We got to ask her version of the story. Tawny,
what?
How bad was the boat crash?
It wasn't that bad.
I went back today. I was so disappointed. We didn't even scratch a tree or nothing.
Nothing? Not even?
One branch was broke.
You failed.
I failed. And this is Myron. If you watched the last video where I talked about the honey guru, here he is.
Honey guru himself.
So I give him his honey that I got from Mexico yesterday, and you could just see like the joy coming out of his eyes over honey. And then he commenced to telling us even more things about honey we had no idea.
Decided to add it to the collection.
This dude right here knows everything about honey. One of the things that he said that really blew my mind is he gave us some honey the other day, and one jar of it crystallized real bad. And I made the mistake of asking why. It got technical in that living room. Now I know why certain jars of honey crystallize. Honey is such a cool thing, and if it wasn't for honeybees, I don't even think we would exist, would we?
A third of every bite we take wouldn't happen.
But plants wouldn't exist, trees, honeybees are like the most important thing on the planet.
Even the meat we eat eats what is pollinated by the bees.
Don't ever make the mistake of talking honeybees with him unless you got like 2 hours and you're really interested in it. Fortunately for me, I love honeybees and I love talking to him about it. One day we were at his house and we were just sitting staring at a honeybee hive. He's like, oh, that one right there. He would tell me that one's job, and then another one would do, that one right there is doing. Pretty darn interesting. Myron, we get to eat fish tonight.
Hey, I'm excited.
Catfish. And chili, deer chili Crystal cooked.
I almost brought you a redfish, but Tawny didn't want it in her car.
No, that ain't happening.
Caught a big red this morning.
So we all just got done hunting, and I made some hush puppies. Miss Sandy made us hush puppies the other night, and they were to die for. We fried a whole bunch of fish. Tonight I said, you mix up your batch of hush puppies and I'm gonna add some stuff to it. Miss Sandy.
Hello.
You gonna cook that new batch for your guys at work?
Yes, I am. First Friday, fish day. We are having these hush puppies with, can I tell the secret ingredients?
Yeah, you can tell them.
Shrimp, creamed corn, onion, red Old Bay.
And crab meat.
Oh, and crab meat.
Yep.
Hey. Gabe's special hush puppies. And yes, we will have them on the PB Sean.
What are the guys' names? What's some of them's name? What's the captain's name?
We have Captain Ron. We have Chief Engineer Elton. I call him the #1 chief.
Are they good
And
guys?
They're so good, so good. I have the best crew in the world. I have the best captain. It makes it easy. Yes, they treat me like a queen.
Good, I'm glad.
Yes, they really do.
If y'all don't, I'm gonna load up this new 15-footer I got and come show y'all what a real tugboat will do. Everybody loves a good hush puppy, but have you ever had catfish backbones? That's where it's at. Actually, I need to go ahead and drop this thing down. Oh yeah, need to have your grease at 350 degrees. We got some fillets mixed in, straight out of the Ottawa River. Ooh, that's gonna be good. Probably about 5 minutes. So give us your honest opinion.
They're very good. They're excellent. Shrimp, crab meat. I mean, you can see it in there. The corn, delicious. I give it a 9 out of 10.
Crystal ain't never give me no 9 out of 10, and you just give me a 9 out of 10?
You got 9 out of 10.
What would have made it a 10 out of 10?
Lobster.
I had lobsters in there to cook you, but you guys are leaving the night early.
10. Look, there's a shrimp. He hiding in there.
Them jokers are good.
But the lobster would have took it to a 10.
I got you 6 lobster tails in there.
Well, then we need to try again.
No, you can take them home, and Santa out there can cook them for you.
No, they're delicious. They really are. The guys are going to love this.
Wait till you eat my catfish backs.
Oh, yeah.
Tawny said she's been waiting since last Christmas to eat one.
Yeah?
Catfish backs.
Yeah. I think these, Gabe poured honey on them. I think hot honey would be really good on them.
Oh, it is. Now, if you do it just right, listen to that. It'll look like that, sound like that, and taste just as good as anything you've ever ate. Catfish backbones. We did catch one little catfish. This is the biggest catfish Kurt, Sandy's boyfriend, caught the whole trip. He said he was a trophy fisherman. That's the biggest one. They said people from Kentucky can fish. I'm still debatable. I mean, that's just the mid carcass of the one I caught. I don't know. And they just informed us today that they're going home tonight. So they're little, you know, they're not really on our best list of friends right this second. And she said my hush puppies were a 9 out of a 10. Whatever. Crystal ain't never said that, Sandy. Ever. She said everything I cook's a 10 out of a 10. This is our favorite thing in the whole world. Dusty, you were a big help today, I will say. How old are you?
12.
12. He's 12 years old. Here's your prize for the whole day.
That's your payment.
That's your payment. Is it good? Now, if you're wondering where the boys are at, Crystal and I leave here today, and then in 2 days, we're going to Texas for 7 days. So they stay with their mom this week, and we'll have them all next week, doing all kinds of crazy stuff in Texas. Sandy, you gonna come in here and eat your first catfish back?
Sure.
Come on in. So the trick to eating a backbone is just like this. Grab the whole fin and pull it off. Super easy. Now you can pick on this in just a minute, but the prize is right here. It's not a ton of meat, but it's a really good,
Awesome.
good meat.
Oh, wow.
And then,
Are you eating the fin?
that is that part. This is good. I like doing these when you're having a big fish fry, because everybody likes to come in and eat your fish while you're frying it. You fry the backbones and feed that to the buzzards.
That's actually really good.
Sunny, Crystal's sister, made some tartar sauce and some cocktail sauce.
Really good.
Dusty, you want some fish?
I wish.
Dusty's actually allergic to fish.
Gabe, I'm going to give you 11 out of 10.
How in the heck does that beat the hush puppies?
These beat hush puppies. This is delicious.
You're...
It has a sweetness. I don't know. It's different texture. It's
Oh,
really
Sonny's over here.
Look at this little hand.
This little hand just come in here. You want tartar or cocktail?
Neither.
Neither?
good. Has Crystal ever gave you 11 out of 10 on anything?
Maybe once or twice, but never admitted it.
Really good.
And then when you're done with it, you pick all the meat, especially for you women. And you got a hairbrush later. Yep.
Well, you floss your teeth.
But we appreciate all of Crystal's family. This is the first time we've all been together. Her brother Myron's still a little iffy. We're not sure if he's like part of the family or if he was adopted. Not quite sure, but the rest of them are awesome. We're gonna end it right here. Spend some more time with them. They're going back to Kentucky. Sunny and her boyfriend are going back to South Carolina. We're kicking Tawny back to Jacksonville for sure. And we'll see y'all in Texas in a few days.